What's up, everybody? Coming back to you from Jimmy Trail Fan Bam. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, and share this video if this is informational for you. Basically, you want to keep up with this tank with me, you gotta subscribe and do what you gotta do, right? Right. But anyways, this is the tank that I'm mainly focused on. And if you've seen in my last video about this tank, keep up to date with this tank within 1 month. But for today, let's see what we got here. I ordered a wave maker, not really a wave maker, but like a power head, and I wanted something small enough, to like blow these plants to have a little movement in there, and not strong enough to like ruin the substrate of these plants. But I'm opening this up, see what we got inside. Alright guys, here's what was in the box. Let's see. Oh, alright, this basically is like another optional for the water to be blown out. So I have a bag here. It's basically the power head. Let's see. Output 300, whatever. Basically, I ordered this off of eBay. It says 58 to 80 gallons per hour. Let's see. You got this here. Flow adjuster. High to low. And this box here, I basically got two, just in case if I need one extra later on. But this one is going to be going in here. See which size best suits. But this tank, I'm a pretty soon I'm gonna do a do-it-yourself CO2 system, and I'm gonna add some CO2 into this tank. But for now, I gotta see where I place this, and I'll show you guys how it works. Alright guys, I basically there was two outlets that you can choose. There's the smaller one, and there's the bigger size one, which I stored away. But for this small size tank, I'm gonna be putting this side of the corner of the tank, just because I think it's best right there. I mean, all the tall plants are gonna be growing in the back, all the short plants is gonna be growing in the front. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna put it in this corner. And for this kind of power head, there is no off and on button. So once you plug it in, it starts working right away. And then once you unplug it, it stopped working right away. So since the flow adjuster is on this side, I'm gonna have to like probably let's see, hang it up on this side, or should I I'll just hang it up on this side. I mean, nah, I'll just do it this way, just because it looks better, and the outlet is coming out towards the bottom side. So if I ever want to adjust the water flow, I guess I gotta go to the bottom. I mean, that's the only downside of this. Basically, I think it's gonna work out right, but let's plug it in. Let's put it in, and let's plug it in and see how it looks like. Alright, let's see. Basically, there's 3 suction cups, so should hold pretty well. I mean, the only thing that I seem to not like about this power head is just that when you see all these other power heads, you have like some way to like move where you want it to be pointed at. But for this kind of power head, you can't really adjust where you want the flow to be going towards that. But for this one, let's see. Alright, it's completely secured. It won't fall off. It's pretty tight there, so let's plug it in, see how that works. Plug it in from the bottom here. Let's see where that outlet is. That's another downside to this to this outlet, because and put this phone down. Sorry about that, guys. Had to turn off the video for a bit, but look here. I basically got it running, plugged it in. Once I plugged it in, turned right on. But basically, you can see it being pushed out right now. I think the flow on that works pretty well for this tank. I mean, for the adjustment, I only put it in the middle of being too high and in the middle of being too low, so it's right in the middle there. Maybe I can turn it up a bit because you can't really see any movement of the plants. Yeah, I could probably turn it up a bit, but pretty soon, once I get that CO2 system in here, I'm basically gonna, cause you can see the water gets sucked in through those holes right there on the bottom. So I'm gonna try to get the CO2 system and like put it right where the water gets sucked into that right there, and the CO2 will get sucked into there and pushed out through that hole and out into the other one. As you can see like little bubbles coming out already through that power head. But I'm gonna turn it up a notch, turn it up a little bit, see how that goes, see how that looks like. Alright guys, sorry about that again. You gotta turn it off just to see where I can place it, turn it up higher, lower. You know about these power heads, I tried turning it up. I mean, it still came out the same flow. It doesn't really adjust anything. I think that's kind of the downside, or if it's just the power head itself, maybe it's a default or whatever, I don't know. But basically, this is, for me, in this tank, basically is the back right corner of this tank is like the best place for me to put it. Simply because if I put it in the front right corner here, it pushes over there, and I got this hang-on bag filter pushing out water from this way to this corner. So I thought maybe I should just push it back towards this corner. You know, I got the water sucked into the bottom of that, getting pushed out towards the heater, towards to not the power head, but the hang-on back filter gets sucked through there. And sometimes it doesn't get sucked through there, so it gets help push a little bit from the hang-on back filter pushed out this way, so it basically makes like a little circulation into this tank. But as you can see, can't really see that much plant movement, but I mean, in all, it all works. Not the best, but it all works. But right now I got that power head turned up to the max, and this is basically what it gives me. Got some loose dwarf hair grass. Gonna have to replant those. But yeah, stay updated with this tank with me. This is the second last thing I'm gonna add to this tank. Second last thing, and then the last thing I'm gonna add to this tank is just a DIY CO2 system, which I ordered everything. Everything's gonna be coming in between a month or so. And when everything comes all in, I'm gonna set it all up. So let me know what you like about this power head. Oh yeah, and I ordered these two power heads basically for $5 total of two. Look at that. Alright, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, keep updated. Thanks.